Hi, I'm Carl Bass, CEO of Autodesk.
So we're sitting here in the Autodesk gallery in downtown San Francisco. It's kind of this playground of things that were designed by Autodesk: laptops, automobiles, electric guitars, bridges, skyscrapers. Talk about some of the things in the clean tech area that are exciting you.
There's just so many. I mean, our customers do such interesting work. I mean, one of the ones over there that I like is the new Tesla sedan. So this is not yet released sedan, but whether it's Tesla or the many electric car makers around the world who use our software, I'm totally excited about this prospect of replacing gasoline with electricity as a way, to drive a whole new mode of transportation.
In the last couple of years, Autodesk has made a transition into the area of clean tech. Now, you make software that's become kind of the default in buildings and designs of products and automobiles, in the making of movies, and now you've been looking at clean tech and sustainability. Tell me, how did clean tech become an area of interest for Autodesk?
I think our interest in clean tech came really from two different ways. The first one was just the recognition of that the problems of climate change, environmental damage are so big, and it is the most pressing problem in the world today, and that our customers who build most of the world's things were looking for answers to that problem. The second part was we felt we were in a uniquely leveraged position. Since before things are actually built, they use design and engineering software that we make in order to do that. We felt if we could give people better tools to better understand the things they were going to build, they would be better able to build more sustainable products, more sustainable projects.
You're talking about a really wide range of things that Autodesk is being used for now, with automobiles, biofuels, solar panels, wastewater treatment, making of plastics. How does that work? I mean, is it really that applicable to all those products?
Yeah, because I don't think we're really talking about one tool. We're talking about this general idea of being able to simulate and analyze the thing you're going to build. And so over the last, decade or so, people have moved to build 3D models of almost everything they're going to build, whether it's a building or it's a product like a car or an airplane. People now build 3D models. Now, these 3D models are useful for better understanding the design from point of view like aesthetics, but it's also very valuable from a performance point of view.
So Autodesk is doing something that's really, I think, interesting, if not extraordinary, which is that you're almost giving away, maybe a nominal fee or something, your suite of your Autodesk software to clean tech startups. Why are you doing that? What's the business opportunity in practically giving away software?
Our interest in it is really twofold. In the short term, like I said, I think this is the most pressing problem we face as a society. And I think it's important that we do things that help solve the problem. And I think a lot of the innovation is really going to come from small companies. So generally speaking, what we're doing is granting software to companies or giving it to them for a nominal fee. Companies that may not be able to afford the best design tools. And we think they should have the absolute best design tools in the world for solving the most difficult problems. It's the Autodesk Clean Tech Partner Program, and you submit an application, explain what you're doing, and there's an ability to get an amount of software for a very nominal fee. You can get a complete suite of products, and it's more than enough software for any of the startups we've been working with. And we started the program in the United States. We then did it in Europe, and now we're moving it to Japan. We think there's a lot of innovation coming out of Japan. We think there's a lot of interest in the subject there. And we think, it's one of the big economies in the world. And we want to make sure that people around the world have access to this program.
I know Japan is one of the centers of innovation for electric vehicles, and that's one of your I think, areas that you've been specializing in.
So Japan has, certainly vehicles in general and electric vehicles, but Japan is a huge manufacturing center, and design and manufacturing is big there. There's also a lot of work going on in biology and synthetic biology that we're interested in, and so the combination, we see an innovative culture with lots of deep research, good educational system that's helping to solve the world's problems, and so we want to make sure that the companies there have access to this program. We've always been excited by the idea of giving the most creative, most imaginative people tools to build the world, really. You know, if you just look around, most of the stuff in the world is designed and engineered with our tools. But as they've worried about different kinds of things in the past, there's this heightened awareness about the problems of climate change, the need to reduce the energy footprint, potential environmental impact, and a better, systems understanding of the consequences of design decision. And we want to make sure people have the absolute best tools to go and do that. And so it's very exciting for me.
Carl, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Joel.